Meet Campbell, a 4-month-old beagle mix. She's very playful, very smart, and already knows a bunch of tricks. This little cuddle buddy is Django, a 5-month-old male. He's a handsome kitten with lots of energy. Watch out, 'cause here's Marley, a 5-year-old male. He's a curious cat that loves to snuggle. Double trouble, it's Duke and Daisy. These little puppies are only 9 weeks old. They're a pit bull shepherd mix, and they're looking for a home with lots of love.
I can't handle this. I need to take one home.
To find out more about adoption for these pets or others, contact the Cooley Region Humane Society at 781-4014.
Again, the phone number for the Cooley Region Humane Society is 781-4014. Consistency has been a major problem for the UWL football team this season. On Saturday, the Eagles faced and fell to a struggling UW Eau Claire team. The Blue Gold's first drive of the game went 80 yards on 11 plays and ended with a touchdown. A series of unfortunate events occurred for the Eagles as they were forced to punt on their first drive and fumbled deep in their own territory on their second drive. The Blue Golds jumped on the turnover by scoring a field goal and led at the beginning of the second quarter 10-0. The Blue Golds were not done yet. After UWL punted yet again, the Blue Golds capitalized on a 64-yard drive when Joe Sweeney scored his second rushing touchdown of the game. The Eagles showed some signs of life when Adam Pinier made a 21-yard field goal and cut down the lead to 17-3. In the middle of the third quarter, UWL's momentum continued as Andy Sayers had a 1-yard touchdown run. The momentum quickly shifted as the Blue Golds retaliated when Sweeney scored his third rushing touchdown of the game. UWL finished with 270 yards of offense and 3 vital turnovers. Sayers was 15 of 30 passing for 124 yards and an interception. Running backs Dylan Bean and Jared Stan split time and had a total of 126 rushing yards on 26 carries. Although the Eagles lost the game, punter Christian Hallenstad averaged 49.2 yards on 6 punts with a long of 68 yards, which is tied for 8th longest in school history. The Eagles will hit the field again this Saturday, hosting UW Stout. On Saturday, the UWL cross-country team ran past the competition literally. Finishing first out of 26 teams, the UW men's cross-country team put up team-high 45 points, while UW Platteville was in a far second place with 111 points. The top 5 UWL runners finished with the top 20 out of 461 runners. Josh Deerdring led the Eagles with a 5th place finish and an overall time of 25 minutes and 30 seconds. Josh Call was right behind him with a 6th place finish in the time of 25:35. Nate Rotier finished 8th with a time of 25:38. Justin Loria Banta was 10th with a time of 25:41, and Mark Punzenberg placed 16th. Tomorrow, the cross-country team heads down to Luther College to hopefully capture another dual victory. A battle of the birds occurred this Saturday at Mitchell Hall as the 12 and 11 UWL Eagles battled the 9 and 12 Loras Duhawks. Down early in the first set, Chantel York passes the ball to outside hitter Leah Putzer, where a Duhawk defender passed it right back up to Putzer, where she puts it down. Still trailing in the first set, 10-11, Crystal Ziegler made an outstanding dive to keep the ball alive. After a drive by the Duhawk player, Chantel York pops up a quick set to Kayla Ashland for the kill. Still down 12-18, 6-foot sophomore right side hitter Haley Maltzner comes up with an in-your-face block to bring some momentum to the Eagles side. Playing smart, Kayla Ashland tips the ball right over the Duhawk double block. Although the Eagles made some big plays, the scrappiness of the Duhawk team outweighed the talent of UWL. The Eagles fell 3-1 and lost the 7th-ranked St. Thomas in 5 games. And that's all for this week's sports. We will be heading to a UWL promo, and we'll be right back.
All right, it looks like we're skipping that promo. We'll start talking about sports a little bit, you guys. It looks like it was a tough one for the girls volleyball team this week.
Yes, they have been slipping. They had a good home run streak, but this past weekend they fell They're supposed to shine, so
All right.
it's not looking too good. But hopefully they can keep it up.
And the football team?
Football team, yeah,
Not looking so
little
good.
shaky, little shaky too.
What do you think they could do to get a little bit more consistent wins, or at least line up plays in a row? Because it seems like they just keep going 3 and out, 3 and out, 3 and out.
We lost our star running back Ben Herb Tramp with out for the season knee injury, but he'll be back next year hopefully. But I think that's a big problem. He was leading rusher last year for the UW.
That kind of reminds me of just the MLB Jeter breaking his ankle, and it kind of seemed like the Yankees just fell apart after did it. What are they on their 0-3 now, or are they out now?
It's 3. There's 3. You go 7, so.
Okay,
three,
so they have one more
down,
chance to win a
3.
game. That will be tough.
They'd have to win the next 4. So.
And
that's tough.
it's still in Boston, isn't it? Or not Boston.
Detroit.
Detroit. Sorry about that. Yeah.
Yeah.
That'll be tough.
Speaking of tough, Badgers are also looking.
Here we go.
Look a little tough.
Not so good.
They play for the Axe this weekend in Minnesota. Against Minnesota.
They won that like the last 2 years,
Yes,
so
they
have some good success on that, but not so much on the Rose Bowl.
Oh
really.
no, not so good. But they are battling. They have pretty much their league locked down, so to say.
Yeah.
Since Penn State and Ohio State cannot go to the Big Ten championship game.
Yeah,
that's true. All right, well, that's it for this week's of WMCM Week in Review. Make sure to tune in next week at the same time on Thursday at 4:30, right here on Campus Channel 6, Charter Channel 96, and Digital Cable Channel 989. Thanks a lot, guys. We'll see you next week.